Okay, it's week number 1 of being the founder of DAUERHAFT Enterprises. Actually, I registered my business like a year ago. I finally launched this last week. So it's been a week. No, I went from 0 followers on social media to having about a total of 10 across all platforms that I have. And it's interesting because I've scheduled my posting twice a day for Instagram, for Threads, for Facebook, and I'm tweaking my verbiage. I was about to say tano. I was tweaking the words that I'm saying to say the same thing that I need to say over and over again so that people can understand. One of the challenges I think that I am having in this process is that I love really nerding out on jargon based terms for project management, for like change management, or business or something like that. Yes, and I'm missing 2 fingernails. That's what's happened this week. I've lost 2 fingernails. Listen, and I have to simplify my language, make it concise, make it clear. And I have been doing that bit by bit with the posts that I'm doing, communicating what my brand is, what's the story, what and why is this valuable to other people. And I can tell that it's going to take some work, but I'm doing it every day in the sense I am putting myself self out there every single day. This is leading me to really dig into clarifying specific bullet points of value for other people. I came across some interesting posts today on Threads. And there was one guy, it seemed like it was like some type of coach or some type of business coach or something like that. And he said something to the effect that a lot of people are wasting their time on just wasting their time pretending to be busy and not doing things that's going to get them, actually sales. Well, he didn't say sales, but value at revenue generating activities. And I've heard this before. Revenue generating activities, in my mind, of someone who has a business background, my thought is, what do you mean by revenue generating activities? Because the mix of systems, the mix of everything that you have with your business lead to the generation of revenue. So I can go in a rabbit hole about the use of that term, but what I think he means, and what I think people mean by saying that is, you need to be selling on a daily basis. There's not a fancy way to say it. You need to tell people what you're doing and see if they're qualified, interested in what you're doing. And I think that's what he meant. And then I kind of went down the rabbit hole of looking at, some people concerned about the way that social media and the algorithms are. A lot of business owners who are having trouble right now because the revenue that they were generating or working on is not necessarily producing the same thing now because these systems that they used before are not functioning the same. Facebook and Instagram, all that with the algorithm stuff is not functioning the same way, and they're not able to tap into the audiences in the same way as before. So that being said, it kind of got me, these are my customers, because I was like, listen, yeah, okay, social media is not working the same way, but what is your business? And one of the things that I realize is that, and this is kind of like, I don't know if it's kind of like a secret or if I should say this, but this is what I realized in observation, even in just kind of like doing some assessments this past week with business. A lot of people, because of the barrier to entry in starting a business, when it comes to having the money to run a business. A lot of people are doing and launching businesses that have low barrier to entry. They're selling information. They're selling inventory that is low cost, easy to access, and easy to continue to buy or access. And or they're selling a skill set that they have. And if I think about myself, I'm actually doing something similar with the skill set as a project manager. I'm also adding onto it a community and also training, which is another part of my skill set, but it's a mixture of skill sets in a community. And the thing is that when we are making businesses based off skill or low entry inventory, low cost, entry inventory, or just information stuff based stuff, the structure around what we're doing is potentially simplified to the point where it may not actually be functioning as a full-blown, systematic, intentional, mission, vision driven business to last long term. It's about you. Your business is about you. It's about what you bring to the table. And one of the things that I have wrestled with this past year since I started this and been doing research and what I guess some people would say wasting time or looking busy is truly trying to build an infrastructure or structure for business with what I'm doing, actual systems, putting things together and making things, automating things, making sure there's a clear mission, making sure there's a clear vision, making sure there's a clear brand story that I'm trying to stick to. And so all of these things mixed together into a value delivery system in which that I will continue to revisit and assess is leaning more towards of what I believe is a functional business. I said all that was long-winded. I'm gonna try to keep these videos to like 10 minutes, but I think the biggest thing right now is digging deeper into the people who really could be impacted positively by being in this DAUERHAFT community. So I'm gonna dig into user stories. I'm gonna start launching some ads this week, just based on the posts, some of the posts that I have done already. I'm really kind of more so trying to do them to see who is responding, what demographics are responding. I have some hypotheses about, who this would be geared towards my business and have for a while. However, unless I test it, I don't really know. So these ads are gonna bring in some data for me to assess and really know who the message is pinging. And if the message isn't pinging, how do I need to tweak my messaging for clarity so that the people who do need this, it will ping. So ads this week, we'll be starting this week and continuing to tweak messaging so people can understand what they can get. Community, vetted small business owner community. You don't have to be in a group where people are spamming you, where people who are not business owners or not really business owners are, trying to get you to click links. People are committed to being in the community and adding to the community. And then also people who want to take action and implement the things that they're, learning or trying to tweak or trying to adjust. And everything in this community is about value adding to your business, value adding to the customer experience, value adding to everything, because it is project and change management method based and also continuous improvements based. So I'm excited. It's very strange because I was really I was not feeling well today. Today was an icky day. and it was rough. And I only got a couple things done, but I did get some things done. But that aha moment for me made me get up and record this because I'm about to post this on YouTube, and I don't even have a YouTube channel established yet for myself, but I'm about to have one. So when this goes up, this is my first video. This is on the YouTube channel that does not exist until when you see it for the first time. And I'm gonna keep pushing. My website is www.dauhaft.com. And if you are interested, visit it. It's going to probably be below in a link down here. And for you to subscribe to this channel while you follow my journey in being a business owner and going through the process of adjusting and assessing and having wins and having lessons learned. This is going to be good, and I'm going to continue to share. I think this series is going to help keep me accountable and not have me just in my head about stuff. Hopefully somewhere out in the void, I kind of want to say, hello, hello, are you out there? Like I'm yelling into the mountains or something like that. Somebody's gonna understand at some point. We'll see.